Hello, it's a race wing. As you can see, there's not much wind, but Olivier from Vandenberg Surf has brought 2 vans full of equipment to test. One of those things that I've always wanted to test is the Ozone Fusion. They only have a 5.0, unfortunately, and with that light wind it might be quite an interesting battle to get up onto the foil. Today I picked my 720 front wing as the wind is light with my 190 back wing, of course my carbon F4 mast and my duotone sky wing, and that in combination with the Fusion 5.0. Look at that wing, double profile, air inlets, hard handles. I like it already, but is it fast? I don't know. I'm gonna try.
I got her up and flying.
The wind was only 8 to 12 knots. In the gust I might have hit a 50 knots gust, but that was all. So then that 5.0 is pretty small. I used initially the 720 front wing, but that was a bit too small to get going. So I switched to the F800 later on, which is easier, has a lower stall speed, so it's also easier to get up, especially as the low wind capability of the Fusion isn't that great. But if I look at the wing, it really looks amazing. They did a fantastic job, and the finishing, as always with Ozone wings, is fantastic. I have to say props to Ozone for putting together this innovative wing. It's a dual canopy wing-shaped wing. It's the first of its kind, and it's really cool to see that they did it and brought it to the market. I was afraid this wing might just take on water pretty quickly, but it doesn't. So it doesn't get really heavy. When you start, you do feel the wing is a bit more heavy than the usual wings. Of course, it's a dual canopy, and there might be a bit of water inside, but as soon as you've got the wing up and flying, it sheds the water immediately and you don't feel the weight anymore. I think I should have used a downwind board with less drag, and that gets up to speed more quickly, especially with that small front wing. And overall, it's pretty hard to create some pressure when you're not up to speed yet. With the conventional wings, it's much easier to create some pressure and get up. Once flying in low wind and at low speeds, it's easy to overshoot and thus stall the wing. So it requires a skillful pilot to maintain the correct angle of attack to keep the pressure in the wing. Once you hit a gust, you can feel that wing come alive. It has the apparent wind it needs, and you can immediately go upwind angles you've never done before at speeds you've probably never seen before. Once up to speed, the wing feels very stable and gets more and more powerful the faster you go. For a race wing, because that is what this wing is all about, it's far more friendly in handling than I would expect. This wing really seems to benefit from high speed. So sail it fast, use small, fast foils, and you will be rewarded. Unfortunately, in this test, due to the lack of wind, I only got a glimpse of what is possible with this wing. But what I saw was very promising. In short, the low-end power of the Fusion is plain lousy. But hey, hello, it's a race wing. It's just like a Formula 1 car. You don't take it out for groceries. You go to the track and go flat out. The feeling I get with this Fusion is that you should take a size or two bigger than you would normally do. If you would normally go free sailing with a 5 square meter, take a 6. Make sure you are fully powered. Use those tiny fast foils, and then I think this beast will come alive. Sadly, I cannot tell you much about the speed and the top speed of the Fusion, as the wind just didn't play ball this time. This Fusion is truly something special, and I do hope that I can test the full potential of this wing in a next video. So stay tuned to the YouTube channel of the Windsurf Coach. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. And of course, don't forget, if you like the video, please leave a like. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. I will see you on the water.